Sorry about the light. I just got home a little while ago, sold one of my hutches, and the sun's going down. It's winter. Oh dang it! Oh, I gotta fix my door. It just came up. But anyhow, I was checking stuff this morning, and I know I have 2 litters of babies, but when I went and checked this hutch right here, excuse me, Opal, I have too many rabbits, y'all. But oh, there's a baby out. You see it? It's so cute. Yes, they're too old now, and so they're getting out. Anyhow, Pepper had babies. I didn't think she was pregnant, but she was pregnant. Let me see if I can get one for you. I have a surprise litter! And they're about 10 days old because her little eyes are open in here. So I think it's about seven new babies from Pepper. And I gotta check them and just make sure everyone's good, and someone's nudging my foot. So, and there's a tunnel happening, and I'm not sure what to do about that because the little babies are out now. But I gotta put this baby back. So here is the surprise litter. We have 1, 2, uh-oh, little baby. Okay, so they're very jumpy. Wow, so that one's like charcoal. When they're able to get up on the hay and get out, that's when you gotta do something, or they'll get out and get hurt because they can't get back into these hutches. But I'm counting about 5, and they've made a tunnel over here, but I can't really close it because we're still missing like 1 or 2 babies from Opal's litter, and I can't say for sure that it's not in there, and it's a pretty long tunnel, so can't do much about that. I'm gonna try to dig it out today after work. But the babies are doing so good. They're so cute. She's so funny. What are you looking at, Pepper? And then, as you guys saw in the clips before, she just had babies. She had a surprise litter of 6 inside of this hutch. So, I don't know if Lila is pregnant. She could not be, so we'll see. And then let me show you Miss Raleigh. Here's Miss Raleigh, and as you can see, she is literally a big brown ball. She's about to have babies. Today's actually her due date, so she might be a day or two late. I know that she's been digging under her pallet, but this morning she was ruffling around in the hay up here. So I'm not sure where she's going to have her babies. Hopefully it's in a safe spot. Alright, so here's what's happening. I've been trying to dig up the dirt over here. It's frozen solid. So I pulled the stones out of here. And I'm pulling the river rocks out. And look at this. The tunnel goes under here. So I'm gonna see how deep it is in here and see what I can find. That's crazy. Alright, so this is actually where the tunnel ends, right at this root. So that's good. That means I don't have to dig up all of the rocks, but I'm gonna pull up these rocks right here and make sure there's no nests that go this way. So that's not Sunshine's babies. How are they doing that? Alright, I have multiple issues I have to take care of, I guess. Alright. Everybody who has a YouTube channel, a farm, a homestead, they do the ugly stuff as well as the awesome stuff. And the awesome stuff for this video was the new babies. The ugly stuff. So when you have a colony style, you don't always have the opportunity to keep tabs on everything, to know how everyone's doing, that kind of thing. It's not as individual as if it were in a cage. And I just had to catch probably 6 babies from Gideon's pen, and I found the little place they were getting in and out. But one of the babies I found from Opal's litter, and Opal has about 10 or 11. I haven't had a really good head count since it's been like cold and stuff. I haven't been able to get in here. One of them has severe nest eye, to the point where I believe that the infection is in the eye, because I cleaned it all out, got all the pus out, and got all the crusties off, and the eye was completely white over. And the only other time I've ever seen an animal's eye like that is on a chicken who had crusty over her eye, and I had to cull her. I'm gonna give it a couple days, see how it does. And I'll check on it and I'll clean its eye as best I can. But I mean, I guess that's what farming is. Sometimes something slips through the cracks, and you have to, you know, have the grit to keep going and try to save it. And I'll do some research and see if it's possible for them to come back. But that eye is completely whited over, so we'll see. I sprayed some colloidal silver in it. I don't really have any antibiotics for the rabbit, and it's really small. The rabbit, it's probably 3 weeks old now. But I'll keep y'all noted or updated, and I'm gonna try to catch him so I can show him to you. Okay, so I got him, and if you have a weak stomach, I would turn the video off now. But here it is. His eye is completely whited over, and he's super swollen. And I just don't know. Like I said, I cleaned it all off for the most part, and I cleaned it off, and I sprayed some colloidal silver in it. But I mean, he's acting totally normal. His eye is just, yeah, it's bad. Sorry, I was looking at him. So I'll give him a couple days and see how he acts, see how he is, see if the swelling goes down at all. 3 weeks is about 12 weeks too soon, especially for me. Obviously, I'm not going to be eating him. If we cull him, he's going to be an addition to our garden, and he'll be buried. So prayers, guys, prayers. But you know, it is sad. It's definitely sad. But you know, we have 9 of Opal's babies, we have 6 of Pepper's babies, and then we have 7 of Sunshine's babies. And little Miss Raleigh is about to give birth any day now. So, you know, not saying that one life is less than anybody else's life, but this baby rabbit, if it does have to be culled, will serve a purpose for education, nutrients to the garden. You know, it's sad, but sometimes this happens. So. Hey, Pepper. Hey, Pepper. Just coming in to check. Are you a good mama? Huh? Yeah, you're a good mama. I'm just checking. So, yeah, they're probably 9, 10, 11 days old. So we'll see. I'll come in probably tomorrow and clean everybody's eyes just to make sure. We'll see. They're so cute. I've never had one that color before. So that's exciting. She threw a lot of different colors. Okay, so this is day 2 of me finding out about the eye. So he's already been fed this morning, and I took him in and cleaned out his eye, got all the pus out, and put some colloidal silver on it, and then also when I was washing it out, I washed it out with chamomile honey tea. And it's less swollen than yesterday, but as you can see, it's still real bad. I will be cleaning it out throughout the day. Pus keeps getting built up, so we'll see how he does. Obviously, he's cleaning himself, which is very good. He's an itchy buddy. He's cleaning himself. He's been eating. I have some water here, but he's gonna be in the house so I can keep an eye on him. And he's everything's normal except for his eye. So we'll just see how he does. So this is the baby. I've already kind of got the crispies off of her eyes. She's able to open and close it now. I let a tea bag of chamomile honey tea sit on her eye. It kind of helps draw out any pus and stuff. Sorry. So now, since I have it all cleaned out and everything, all the pus is out, I'm going to spray it with colloidal silver. I don't know if you can see this. This is my cure-all for everything, basically. Anytime my rabbits have any kind of issues, I always spray this either orally or just topically. This time it's topically. I don't really have a dosing, I just spray it until I feel like it's good. So I'm going to put her back outside because she still needs to eat. She's only 3 weeks old. But if you do have a colony style, please keep track of all the babies as best you can, of course, because this is what will happen even if you don't check for a few days. This baby's probably 3 weeks old, and they open their eyes around 10 to 14 days, and so the infection has been kind of brewing for about a week now, and not proud of it, not happy about it in the least, but you know, sometimes things slip through the cracks and you learn from your mistakes, and this is definitely a learning experience. I'm going to change up the design of the barrel that this one was in, because I think that the reason that this happened is that I can't reach them in the very back of the barrel. My arm's not long enough, and so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a big hole on the top and then be able to close that up, so I can open and close it and reach in there and check up on all of the babies. I think that that's gonna be the best way rather than the hutches, because the issue with the hutches is that they fall out of the hutches and they can't get back in. They're not strong enough or big enough. And if I close up the hutch so they can't get out, sometimes the mama is not willing to actually make the effort to get in there. So I think that this is still the best choice for my homestead, but we're gonna have to change the design up a little bit because I can't be having babies hurt like this. And this makes me extremely sad, because if she doesn't get better, then I'm gonna have to call her, and I don't want to have to do that to a 3-week-old baby. Yeah, so any prayers that you'll want to put out would be very, very appreciated. So thank y'all. Y'all have a great night.